What is up everyone, it's Dee and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be basically talking about some of the few things that I wished I had known about university before attending university. And just a disclaimer, I just want to state that all of us, we have different experiences. What I experience may not be something that you may experience, but this is just basically some of the things that I had experienced that I do think that some people need to be aware of, just in case it might end up being the experience or they might find themselves in a similar situation and stuff like that. So, I'm your girl. I am a plug. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done kidding with y'all. So, for you guys, I've been saying this, but I'm going to repeat it again. I am a second year student at CPUT. I am studying fashion design and I am ready to be done with this qualification. I'm done. Like, I'm ready. Like, Gimo. I'm enough. So, yeah. So, let's just get started with this video, okay? Okay, so Hmm, number one, it would definitely be planning ahead. Yeah. When I got accepted at CPUT, I told my mom, obviously, I was like, girl, your girl is accepted. And that was that. Like, literally, that was that. We never spoke about, what's going to happen after I get accepted in terms of financially, like where we're standing. Because we all know January comes and January is dry. To anyone who's born in January, no offense to you. As December kids, we've enjoyed Christmas, we've enjoyed nice food. Unfortunately, when January comes, is dry. Okay, obviously not in every household, but hey, if you know, you know. So yeah, like my mom and I, we didn't talk about it, but luckily enough, my ancestors had my back. So but yeah, just to elaborate further on this is that, like, what I mean is that because I'm a design student, so um obviously there are certain things that you need to plan ahead for, like stationery, for instance. Those are some of the things that you definitely want to get, that you want to tackle before you attend campus and whatnot, because you do not want to be that kid in class who's constantly asking somebody for a pencil, a pen, can I share your textbook, can I do this, for those who attend for those of you who do courses where you require textbooks. In fashion, we don't. In design, we generally do not require a textbook. So for me, it would be, hey, can I borrow a paper, or can I borrow your pencil, can I borrow your eraser, can I borrow your sharpener? And we know in design, if you borrow somebody something, that person is not going to bring it back. We are designers by day and thieves by day as well. So yeah. Yeah, school of thievery, that one. So yeah, you definitely want to have that conversation with your parents. And I know, like, it's hard sometimes to have conversation with parents regarding university and stuff like that, especially when it comes to their money, because you know how parents are when it comes to their money. You don't plan their money, they plan their money for you. So you take what you get. But I do think it is important that that December money they get, they better put away 10% for January, for you, for school. So yeah. Another thing that I'd like to get into is that um have lower expectations. Like, I know that a lot of us who have this idea, and not that it's our fault, but it's basically what we grow up with, that, oh, you're gonna come to university and live your best life. My friend, they lied to you. Okay, you are going to live your best life and your worst life, because school is like prison. It's a deadly killer. Okay, it will slowly suck your soul. So so yeah, like, don't think that you are going to have McDonald's every day. You are going to be buying Revlon makeup. You're just going to be the girl with the nails. Yes, some people can afford that lifestyle, but just remove that from your head. Just remove it, especially if you know that you are not coming from the same background as other people, which will lead me to my second tip, is that know who you are. Like, know who you are, so that you can survive in university. Because if you do not know yourself, you will start camouflaging, you will start taking people's lifestyles and making it your own, especially if you can't afford it. So it is important to know who you are. I know who I am. I know I am Dintle Pondo. I know that I have a single parent, and I know that I cannot be calling my mom up for a lousy McDonald's. If I'm calling her up, it's because I'm calling her for bread and eggs and noodles and things that I can cook and they can last me a week or 2 weeks. So it's important to know who you are in respects of financially. It's important to know who you are as well as academically, because I do think in a way you get so into the hype of being in university that you actually forget that this is university. Academics first, then play things. So know who you are. And the third, wow, the third thing. Yay! Ha! Ancestors! You need to help your girl. Okay, so the third thing is prioritizing. Prioritize your time, guys. Learn to prioritize, because once you prioritize, you will be able to semi live your best life. What I mean by that is that you should know that your academics come first. Don't wait until the last moment to do your assignment. Don't wait until the last moment. And anyway, take it from me, because I have done that before. I have waited until the last moment to do my assignments. And what I've learned is that, especially because of I'm a design student, I don't put in enough creativity. I don't put in all of my potential into that assignment because I'm doing it at last moments. And with design, it's such a competitive field that obviously you want to be the best. You want to be known. You want, when somebody looks at your assignment, they want to look at who did this assignment so that they can call you up in class. Okay, not necessarily call you up in class, but like, like you can get that sense of like, damn, I did that and I nailed it. I showed them flames, man. Like bedazzle the lecturer, apart from that. But basically what I mean is that just try and avoid doing things at last moment, because you are honestly not going to put in your best potential, your best work in. And yes, you want to pass. I'm not saying get distinctions and whatnot. If you want to get distinctions, then obviously prioritize 125%. But if you want to stay above your schoolwork, then definitely learn to prioritize. Your friends are not going anywhere. McDonald's is not going anywhere. Longstreet is definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. So you will have enough time for groups. You'll have enough time to go out with your friends once you do that assignment. And it just even gives you that relief of like, it's done. You just need to submit. Even if you submit even if you submit early, I just think, you know what, wonderful. You have done the things that needed to be done by the people. So prioritizing is important. It's important. It's important. Budget. Let's talk about budget. I know that a lot of us, we come from households where budgeting is not even a thing. We don't even know what budgeting is. I had to teach myself what budgeting is, but luckily enough, I had an introduction and to what budgeting is, because in 2019 when I first started out at CPUT, I had an assignment in business skills regarding budgeting, where we had to sort of like list down all of our expenses and stuff like that. And I kind of got an idea of like, oh, okay, this is what budgeting is. Obviously, as the months went by, I kind of learned how to budget, because I don't want to lie, guys. When I first received my allowance, my financial aid money, NSFAS, for those of you guys who do not know, NSFAS is basically a financial scheme or a financial aid which is provided by the South African government for South African students in public institutions. They don't fund private institutions. It's just public institutions. And basically it's to support students who cannot afford to pay for tertiary. So voila. And that 1.5 is not a lot. Stop bragging. That 1.5 is not a lot. That 1.5 is very easy to be misused, mishandled. It finishes now. You take out 100 rand, it's done, it's gone, it's finished. Wait until next month. So for me, with my experience was that, like, I would buy things that I didn't need, like snacks, McDonald's, Debonairs, KFC, and stuff like that. And honestly, it's okay for you to buy yourself those things. Like, it's okay for you to buy, but budget. A budget. Like, I know, for instance, I'm a design student. I need my stationaries. I need my pencils. I cannot attend class without a pencil. If that pencil is finished, I need to be able to buy it today, like now. So it's important to budget, because it will just help you in the long run. And apart from like helping you in university, it will also help you to handle your money in future, like when it comes to you working and earning a bigger salary and stuff like that, then you'll be able to spend your money wisely. So it's important to get in the habit of budgeting. Like, list down all your expenses. If you know that this month, in the month of May, you need to buy toiletries, you need to buy groceries, you need to buy stationery, or for me, I'm a design student, well, fashion design student. I say this a lot, like, but okay, anyways, I'm a fashion design student, so I need to put away money for like fabrics and trims and stuff like that. For those of you guys who don't know what trims are, basically zips, buttons, and any forms of accessories in fashion for garments. So yeah, and then I also need to put away money for like when I want to go out with friends, because you obviously don't want to be that friend that is always broke. And I'm always that friend who's broke, but I'm broke nice nice. I'm not broke like broke Gabby. I'm broke nice nice. Like, I can afford certain things. I can afford to go out with my friends and stuff like that. So yeah, learn how to budget. Like, learn how to spend your money wisely. Learn, even if it means that you need to put down a grocery list, put it down. I put it down, guys. Like, to show you how strongly I'm invested in budgeting, I still have like toiletries from 2019. I have toiletries from 2020, and I have toiletries that I bought in 2021, because I'm just budgeting. Sometimes I don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend money every month on, toiletries. I want to spend money every month on certain things when I feel like I can just buy them once, and then I can use that money to invest in certain other items. So yeah, budgeting, I had to learn it. I had to, it's important. Yeah. Another thing, ooh, friends. Now here's a tricky topic, friends. So as you guys know, in university you'll make friends, like in high school, like in primary school. I don't know if you're still friends with your friends in primary school, but I know for one that I'm not. In high school, very few. And in university, I've made friends, I've lost friends. I'm not a person who likes to beef. I don't like to beef. I just simply remove myself from the equation. And yeah, so in terms of friends, this is such a very broad topic, simply because of you can either have good friends, like somebody that you really know and love and trust, and you guys get along so well, simply because maybe one, you have similar backgrounds, or you have similar tastes, or and stuff like that. So I'm in Cape Town, and when I first like attended university, there was some form of language barrier, because I'm still not 100% fluent in isiXhosa, and a lot of people that I had communicated with had wanted me to speak isiXhosa with them, and when I don't speak proper isiXhosa, then it's beef. So um yeah, and then when I speak English, it's also beef, and then when I speak Sesotho, it's beef. What do you guys want from me? I love you, Xhosa people. Don't I'm not beefing with y'all. You know I love y'all. But I've made good friends. I've made good friends. I've lost some friends, and that is completely normal. You will make friends the first day of school, and then maybe that Friday, your guys are no longer friends. Everybody's working with a different clique, and that's okay. Don't stress yourself over something as petty as that. Like, it's okay. We outgrow each other. Sometimes we meet up simply because of we are all a bunch of lost souls, but eventually our souls will find other souls that they like, and then they will sole. They'll just become soulmates. So yeah, um, yeah, and then. Mm, let's talk about this, because I've personally experienced this. Mental health. University will dribble you. It'll hurt. Okay? It's important to find yourself hobbies. Guys, I mean this. I'm serious. Like, I'm being 100% serious with you. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to pull some dumb trick on you. For somebody who suffered from anxiety in 2020, I had to develop a hobby such as exercising to help me to deal with stress. Because one thing people don't tell you is that university is stressful. It is so stressful. You have people who commit suicide because of university, simply because maybe they didn't get the marks that they wanted, or there's just a lot of pressure. And there is a lot of pressure, guys. This is a very serious topic. Don't laugh. There is a lot of pressure when it comes to being in university, because you get pressure from your family, you get pressure from your friends, you get pressure from your lecturers, you get pressure from yourself to be the best version of yourself academically every single day. And sometimes that pressure is so much that you just end up reaching a breaking point. So it's important to balance having school, social life, and hobbies, because those hobbies will honestly save you from anxiety, depression, and just about any other mental illness there is associated with stress and the horror film called University. So, yeah, so with me, exercising is one of the few things that I try to do to keep myself, you know, sane, to keep myself from, just because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like last year in December, which is one of the reasons why I never filmed in 2020. Like after my last few videos, I didn't film simply because I was suffering from a very strong case of anxiety. Sometimes I could not get myself out of bed. I wouldn't do my assignments. I it was that bad, guys. Like I would have panic attacks. I would have literally mm, just thinking about this. This was the worst time of my life. So yeah, mental health is important, even if it means going to like the council in your university. Go there, get some therapy, honey. Do not be afraid of therapy. Therapy will help you in the long run, because school is pressure, school is stress, school is just a nightmare. So I do think you need to just kind of like work in your hobbies, like even if it means reading, exercising, um hiking, something that is going to enable your mind to just kind of like let go of the stress and just kind of like move into a different state of mind, I guess. So try and get yourself a hobby. Do netball, go gymming, don't go clubbing. Okay, go clubbing, but like that's not a hobby. Don't make that a hobby. That's not a hobby, actually. No, I'm giving you bad advice. I'm terrible. Oh, okay. I think I'm done. I actually think I'm done. If I think about more things, I'll definitely put a part two. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back for more. And in case you guys are not aware, I am wearing, I feel like this is my like top, because I wore this top in my introduction video when I got 1K views, and I'm wearing this top again in my things I wish I knew about uni, and I've got 2K views. I want to get to 3K views, guys, by end of June. So watch. Bring your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Come on, get me to 100 subs, okay? So I'm gonna see you next time. Love y'all.